Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm bored. I'm sitting in the parking lot at iMart Express and trying to figure out how long it's going to take Mark. He had to get his eyes dilated and have some kind of picture taken. I don't know. So, anyway, I'm just sitting here and bored and watching people because I'm a big people watcher. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and go live and see what happens. Hey, Julie, I don't know if I'll be able to see the comments really good, but I'm just popping in. I was going to tell you guys about a couple of little things that I thought was kind of, well, one thing I thought was humorous and one thing that made me so mad after after I went live yesterday. And okay, the thing I thought was humorous was, I don't know if you all saw it or not, but um Eric Rader had done a live, and about 33 minutes in, something like that, he was out putting, hey, a girl, he was out putting flyers up. And so who walks by but Mitch Brisker? Well, Eric, I don't know if he didn't recognize him immediately. Hey, Anna, good to see you. I'm just popping in and just wasting some time because I'm bored. But anyway, so Mitch, now I respect Mitch. I'm not even lying. I do respect him. He does some good work. He's a I think he's very good at what he does. He's a good journalist. And you won't see me, you know, ragging on him on that kind of thing. But dude's got an ego. Okay. Which I'm not nearly as well known as Mitch Brisker, but I assume nobody knows who I am and that nobody cares who I am. And I swear, sometimes I think I could walk right past my own husband and he wouldn't notice me. I'm just, an average person, not somebody that you pay a lot of attention to. So, anyway, but Mitch is out walking his little dog, which was so cute, which, I'm a dog person. So, oh gosh, hi, Krista, or Chris. Yeah, I'm telling you, I can't hardly see because I'm blind as a bat. I need to be in there getting my eyes checked too. But that comes up in a couple more months. But anyway, so Mitch was like, hey, can you turn off the camera? I don't want Osa or anyone to know where I live or that I live around here. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, which I recognized his voice. And I'm thinking, Mitch, you freaking narcissistic whatever. Good grief. If he had just kept walking his little dog, nobody would have even seen him. They would have seen him walk past and, like the back of him. So anyway, I was sitting there and I was laughing because at first I didn't think Eric even knew who he was. But then he said something about, he's got his own channel, he's blah, blah, blah. And so anyway, but all I could think was, dear God, please don't let me ever assume that anybody knows or cares who the hell I am. Seriously. So, you know, what an ego. But anyway, so then the thing that made me mad was I noticed that Aaron Smith Levin was live. And no, Aaron didn't make me mad. Not everything's Aaron's fault, y'all. So, hey, Doug. uh, So I'm here to bore Doug because yesterday really think he said I was boring. Maybe not. I have to tease him every once in a while. But so anyway, um, Aaron was live, so I clicked over on his, and I was supposed to be working on today's live, getting the rest of my research done, but I was wasting time. Procrastination is my name. So anyway, I clicked over on Aaron's, and that Erica, like a real nice, sweet little blonde lady that she protests there in Clearwater with them. In fact, she protests 4 days a week, every week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or Thursday. No, I think it's I don't know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't know, but anyway, 4 days a week. She protests 4 days a week and has done it every week for 15 months in this same spot. So she got arrested, y'all. But you've probably seen all this on Aaron's channel, but here I am bored, so I'm telling you about it too. But anyway, yeah, she got arrested And because she didn't tell the police her last name, they said that she was, like interfering with an investigation. Well, what they were investigating, y'all, oh Lord, was that they said, was standing in the road. Now, where she was standing, mind you, is where she's been standing for 4 nights a week for 15 months. But where she was standing, um, used to, excuse me, goodness, I got a little indigestion. I drank my coffee a little too fast. It was the intersection. It used to be a four-way, but they've closed off two sides of it and made it for a pedestrian traffic. And the Scientologists are always there, and so it makes a really good place, to protest. Plus, there's like a coffee place there and a pizza place there, and I don't know. There's several little businesses there. Well, so anyway, in fact, Aaron and the whole um, Clearwater crew had actually protested there a few times too, but I think it was the pizza place there, had complained because I think they're for what they're doing, but they said that they've had customers complain because of all the horns barking, ugh, honking, um, because Aaron and the Clearwater crew hold up signs that says honk if Scientology is a cult. And so everybody was honking. So anyway, now Erica, she holds up a sign that says Scientology is worse than you think, and nobody likes Scientology, and also says in Scientology.org, which I want to definitely go and look at that site, and y'all should too. And I don't know if it's like her site or somebody else's site. Seems like it's somebody else's, but that's where she sends people to. So anyway, um, yeah, they arrested her because they came there and they said she's in the street. And she says, "Can you please show me where the street is? Because I've been standing here." I mean, she was nice about it. I'm kind of rushing it. But anyway, she goes, "I've been standing here 4 days a week for 15 months and it's never been a problem." And in fact, Aaron was saying that, I think it was Aaron, it's either Aaron or Cheryl, was saying that, they had actually talked to some of the police before, and the police had said, "It's perfect. You're in this perfect spot." So now all of a sudden it's a city ordinance, and you know I don't know. So anyway, she just wanted them to show her the ordinance, or to show her where the street was, and she said, "I'll gladly go stand on the sidewalk, but this is where I have been standing," on and on and on. So she didn't want to give her last name because she does not have a social media profile. She doesn't live stream. She's on people's live streams, but she only goes by Erica. She doesn't tell her last name. She is, and that's not a secret, she is definite trouble source is her handle here on YouTube. So let's give her a shout out and try to get her to start going live because I guarantee you Osa knows who she is now. So anyway, she just didn't want her name out there. And so they arrested her and said that she was, like, interfering with an investigation. And the investigation was that she was standing in the road, which she was not. But do you know that those fools, they did, they arrested her. And she stayed in the county jail for almost 24 hours. Now, y'all, I have been in the county jail, not that one, but I've been in a county jail, and it is not fun. And she said they patted her down several times, and I mean, they didn't do a full body cavity search, but they really patted her down and everything. Now, seriously, after you've done patted that woman down the first time or even the second time, how many times do you have to pat her down that y'all are just doing it for jollies? So I don't know. It just, the whole thing pissed me off, and it makes me want to just hop on a plane and head to Clearwater, which I'm going to do in December. So I've got Mark pretty much talked into it. So I've either got to get a real ID or a passport or something, and I just keep putting it off. Procrastination, y'all. But anyway, so it just makes me mad. And what I want to know is, I mean, I know that the cops in LA are so far up Scientology's ass that, they can't find their way back out. But Clearwater has not really been that way. The cops have not really given them trouble. The Clearwater gang, they don't pull any kind of stunts like some of the ones in LA pulled. They're quiet. They sit in chairs and or hold up signs. They've got that cardboard thing of Tom Cruise, ugh, and little Davy from the fake Space Navy, which is also hilarious. But anyway, they don't cause any trouble. She was not causing any trouble. And just because she didn't give them her last name, I just don't think that that ought to be like something that you get arrested for. So I got all kinds of notifications coming in. I probably should have blocked those. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. But anyway, if they're covering up my face, sorry. I'm not good at this. This is like the first time I've went live on my phone. And I don't know. But anyway, so what do y'all think? How do you think that Scientology has got so far, or the somebody's up someone's ass is what I'm trying to say. you know, and I don't know. It just made me mad. I was so mad, and I just wanted to give her a hug because she's just like Farrell Cheryl said. They arrested the nicest one of us. The one that's the nicest is the one that they arrested, and I think that that's what bothered me. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if y'all even know. You might have watched the video where I was talking about that I had gotten arrested before. Yeah, I got arrested because they said that I wrote a check that bounced, which I didn't write well, I did write the check, but it didn't bounce. A tornado blew it away in the building that I, purchased some stuff in. And it was 12 years before they arrested me. So, and it did not bounce. It had never went through the bank. So I don't know about that. But anyway, it had never went through the bank. Yeah. But I got arrested. I spent 19 hours in jail. Yeah. They were laughing and saying that Erica needs a teardrop on her under her eye. I guess I need to get one too. Maybe we could find some like little fake tattoos of teardrops. That'd be kind of funny. And every time somebody somebody nice gets arrested, not somebody that's out there trying to get arrested, you know. But anyway, we could put these little pretty soon we'd have like everybody'd have these little teardrops on their face. Yeah. The guy that does my tattoos has got one. I always wonder why, but I've never asked him. So I don't know. He's such a good guy, but it's not that I care. I don't really care. Oh, I know another thing. Another thing that embarrassed me. I was so freaking embarrassed yesterday because on my live I was announcing that Liz Gale is going to be on our channel this next week. We don't know what day yet. It'll be like a lunchtime thing, maybe late lunch. She's busy at the time that I normally go live, so we're gonna do it early. But anyway, when I announced it, I called her Liz Ferris instead of Liz Gale. And not that that's an issue. I wouldn't even think anything of it if a different creator had done it, but I am so hard on myself and I was humiliated. But thank God I saw that people on there were like, telling me in the chat, it's Liz Gale, it's Liz Gale. And I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, so yes, I know who she is. I love Liz Gale. I mean, seriously, she's gorgeous. She's so well spoken and so smart, and she's an artist, and she sings and she dances, and she's a mom, and I feel bad about her brother. I just he unalived himself, because of Scientology, and just what a freaking mess. But her life has just she's it's just been like a roller coaster of things that have went on, and I can't wait to just sit down and talk to her. She's kind of like my big get. Like, she was the person that I never dreamed would come on my channel. So to get Liz to come on there and then to misname her, which I did clear it up, y'all. I did fix it. But it was such a mess. And then yesterday I was I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I was gonna make the video or the live I'm gonna do today. I've decided to do a different one and do that one next week because I think it's gonna have to be a two-parter because otherwise we're gonna be there about 2 or 3 hours. And I don't like to do those long kind of lives. But anyway, I mean if it's something exciting, it keeps your interest. But I think, if we're just like like learning stuff that it's kind of hard to get somebody to like sit through that long. But so anyway, I um I just was trying to, cancel that one on YouTube and so that I could fix the new one. Well, then I somehow canceled yesterday's live, deleted it. So I was just like, oh my God. So if any of y'all are looking for yesterday's live, which is like three types of cult leaders, which is I thought was a good live. I really liked it. And anyway, it is in the video section. I did retrieve it, but I could only get it in the video section. So it's over there. And I thought it was a good live. I liked it. We had fun on it and I thought it was interesting and to kind of try to figure out who, different cult leaders, what type we thought they were, and I don't know, I just thought it was interesting. So anyway, today we have a live. I'm scheduled for 6 o'clock um Central Standard Time instead of 5 because I'm here at the eye doctor and I don't know how long this is going to take. And then we've got some more errands that we have to run. So, and y'all, I'm sorry. I'm not, well, I am kind of ignoring the chat, but it's because I can't see it. So I can't even see my face on here, to be perfectly honest. There's a glare and it's a mess, but I, um, I just want all of y'all to know that I do appreciate you popping on here with me. I didn't tell my mods. I didn't tell anybody. I just hit record or, live or whatever and went live. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, we're here in town today and we're going to run some stuff by my youngest daughters. She 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 lives in a town in this town that's close to us, and so anyway, we're going to run some. She still has a couple things that gets delivered to our house because she was staying out there whenever she was going through her divorce, but she's got her own house, and she's doing great. She's a teacher at a school here in it's called Sand Springs. And so anyway, she's a teacher here and she's doing good. Well, anyway, I ordered these little shirts, one for my little puppy Mags, and then one for our little Maltipoo Hollis. And I always order a medium for Hollis. And so I was looking, and Mags and Hollis was about the same size. So I ordered both of them mediums, and I ordered him a little boy looking shirt and her a little dress looking shirt. But anyway, they say, but first coffee Susie Oberholtz on them. So I thought, be a cute advertisement. But they're tiny, y'all. So look how cute this is. This was supposed to be Mags. Yeah, isn't that cute? But so anyway, my daughter, see, I come back to what I was talking about. My daughter has this cute little poodle, and they probably fit her. So anyway, I've got a little black one and a little pink one, and I'm gonna take those by her house for her, for my little grand dog. So anyway, I guess I'll probably get off of here. I'm probably boring you guys to death, especially since I can't see to talk to you. I was gonna see if I could move around and see any of it. Oh, Constance June is here. Lori Driscoll's here. Heat My Shorts is here. Shakespearea. Rio for Life or Rock It Out for Life. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Joe McCoyne is here. Gosh, there's a lot of y'all here. Is that a strange angle? I know you're probably looking right up my nose, and it makes me have like this big old double chin if I'm looking at that angle. But Ms. Diva, good to see you. Hope you come back and see us. I usually have kind of an actual topic and not just, you know, running my mouth. Eric's here. Yeah. Susie doing hard time. I did 19 hours of hard time. It was a lot. Oh, goodness, y'all. It looks like I can probably go down to the bottom now and work my way up and see who's here. Oh, Mark said, you gonna do a live? And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do a live. And then here I sit doing a live. Yeah, I think I got everybody. If not, it's just honestly that I can't see you guys. Sorry. And I know this is like not a very informative live at all, is it? It's just kind of silly. But I don't see a way that I can switch the camera around, or I would switch it around and show you where we're at. But we're at, it's not fancy by any means. It's just a I'm Art Express. Yeah. Well, he's at the eye doctor that's next to it. We're not actually at, I mean, they're in the same building, but anyway. So, yeah, today's live is going to be at 6, and it's going to be about the, bite on, ways to tell if something's a cult or not. And oh my gosh, it is really, really interesting. I mean, I've heard about it forever, but I found some really deep information on it as far as they break it down where it's not just behavior, information, thought, and emotion is what BITE stands for. Is behavior, information, thought, and emotion. But it really lists how they use like behavior modification kind of deal to indoctrinate you, and information as a way to indoctrinate you, and on and on and on. And I really was in interested in it, and I think you will be too. And it's not just Scientology, it's, a surprising amount of cults use that. And I I uh I still think there's got to be some kind of a book out there somewhere that says, you know, um, cult leaders for dummies or something, or start a cult for dummies or something, because they all do exactly the same thing. It is just the most bizarre thing. I don't know. So crazy. So anyway, I'm trying to see if I can see anybody else. I feel so bad when I don't talk to y'all. Yeah, both of my daughters are near me, Julia. The one daughter, she lives actually right next door to us. Like they bought our house from us, and we got a new house because we decided to downsize from 4 bedroom, 4 bath, 2 living rooms, you know, a formal dining room, this whole bit. We didn't need that just for 2 people. And they had 4 children between the two of them, and then they ended up with a fifth child. They had a baby. So yeah, they needed what may oh, I can't talk. They needed much more room than what we needed. So we bought a modular home. Actually, it's kind of like a double wide, but it's a little bit different. But anyway, so we bought that, and we're pleased with it. It's great for us. We didn't want to like build a house or anything out there, because we honestly have kind of talked about um eventually moving into some kind of like a retirement village or something. But I'm not ready. Well, I'm probably more ready than Mark is, but he likes having his tractor and all that stuff outside. But it don't really matter to me. I could plant a little bit of flowers or garden or something on a deck or something and be completely happy. But or a patio. But anyway, we we've talked about doing that, so I don't know if we will or not. So I didn't want to build a big house, and or small house even, and then it's just there, and the kids have got to try to figure out something to do with it later, and it's on family land. So, it's not like that we're just going to let anybody buy it because it's on family land. It would have to be sold to family, and what a mess. But anyway, yeah, I don't even know why I was saying that. But yeah, my daughter lives next door to us, and then that's Megan, which is Vetta's mom, which they have five children between them. They have his, hers, and theirs. So, and then Katie, she's got 2 children, and she's the one. She just went through a divorce, and which I'm so proud of them. They have never fought. They used the same attorney. They like honestly, it has been just beautiful watching how they have gone through this divorce. The children, they're with her half the time, him half the time. That's why she lives in this town, is because it makes it so easy. They live about 2 minutes apart. And so they can just, if he needs her to run get the kids, she can. If she needs to have him get them, he can. And they just trade back and forth, and it's been absolutely seamless. And so I'm so proud of them. If more divorces went that way, it would be a great world. It truly would. So, anyway, yeah, but that little town is about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes from me. So both daughters live really close. And then we have a son that he's actually was a foreign exchange student. So he's not technically our son, but he is our son. And he was with us for a year. He's from Germany. And it was a mess, y'all. We had to actually get approved through the German government to get him. They wouldn't just let anybody, have him because he's kind of a big deal there. I mean, he's not like, you know, it's not like, I mean, they don't have that, but it's not like a royal situation or something. But he's just, extremely smart from a good family and just, they're real picky about things. And so we had to get approved through the government. So we had a background check by the German government. And he was here just a few days when I got arrested. And there is no way in hell, if I really was in danger of being arrested, that the German government would have sent this boy to us. Oh boy. So anyway, so he lives in Germany with his birth family. And he's now married to a beautiful, absolutely lovely, lovely, lovely girl named Natsumi, and she's from Japan, and they have a daughter, and she's just a baby, and she's adorable, little toddler. And anyway, so she's there, and or they're all there, and it is amazing. I have the best family. We still see him quite a bit. We used to see him more often, but he's been back several times. He came back and went to college here, and just he's kind of back and forth, and and so is Natsumi. So anyway, we're hoping that they'll get to come see us soon, and then Mark is hopefully going to retire, and we'll get to spend some time in Germany and just traveling and get to go see him, maybe go to Japan even, and meet her family there. So that would be fun, I think. But anyway, I cannot believe Mark is still in there. He was getting his eyes dilated and had to take a picture, and I am just talking like crazy. And I did this all the way over here too. Like, the whole time we were in the car, I was just talking and talking and talking. And I looked over and Mark was kind of like, yeah, I don't know. He kind of had his eyes was kind of like, oh. And I said, I know, I'm talking a lot. I said, but all week long, the only time I ever talk is for like an hour when I do my live. The rest of the time I'm alone or I'm with the dog. So I very seldom ever say anything. And except for when I'm on live. The journey's in here. Good to see you. But yeah. Oh, mischief managed. What are you doing? Girl, I don't know. I'm bored, sweetheart. I'm just running off at the mouth. I got like, I don't know if I got like diarrhea of the mouth. That's what I've got. I'm just like talking. Mark's in here in this eye place. Let's see, I'll turn it around. I don't know if you could see it. But he's in the iMart Express. Well, he's in the doctor's office next to it, and getting his eyes. I don't know. He had to have them dilated and take a picture of them or something. And then, so anyway, I was bored, and I thought, well, I'm gonna try this. So I keep thinking he'll come out, and uh, y'all are probably like, shut up. I'm gonna look down, and everybody be gone. Susie is what? Susie's keeping the. Oh, Susie's keeping the crocheter busy while she's waiting for her banana bread to be done, Marilyn. It's good to see you too. Yeah, I'm just like running my mouth. I don't know. Guys, it is just something. I'm still kind of salty over that whole thing with Erica getting arrested yesterday, though. That just, oh my gosh. If y'all haven't watched it, go watch um Aaron's live. He did a live from there. I mean, she was already out, but he did a live after she'd gotten out of jail and he'd found out about it and everything. and kind of daring them to come arrest him, basically. And then Cheryl did too. But then Aaron actually had Erica's body camera, had the recording from that, and played it last night on a live, just showing that she was completely, absolutely pleasant. If they'd have been arresting me, I don't know. See, I'm one of these people that when I get mad, sometimes I cry. And I hate that. And you're honestly, if I get mad and I'm yelling, that's less dangerous. If I get mad and I am crying, Katie bar the door. I'm telling you, I might be fixing to like whip someone's ass. And so I don't know if I would have been just like pissed. And a lot of times, whenever instead of yelling, a lot of times I just get quiet. I just don't say anything. I'm just sitting there like, whatever. Okay, whatever. Or sometimes I'm yelling, but usually I'm more quiet. But if I start crying, oh Lord. So, oh good. Mischief put the link to, yeah, she put the link to Aaron's. Constance says Erica's arrest upset her. It did me too. You know, Cheryl said, the worst part about it is that they arrested the nicest one. And it's just not fair. It's not right. I don't like it. It just makes me mad. So I didn't even hardly sleep last night because I was that mad. I mean, seriously. Oh, is that no? I saw somebody coming out, but it's not my husband. Oh, Constance, thank you so much for gifting the memberships. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna try to get Mark to take me for some cheese enchiladas. I wasn't going to, I've already had pizza and Subway this week, and that is about 2 more days of fast type food than what my stomach needs. But man, we're here in town. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. I'm just like thinking about her getting arrested. Because I know that, I'll turn off the notifications so that I'll turn off notifications next time so that my phone will quit ringing. I don't even know who that was. Hopefully it wasn't Scientology again. Yeah, did I tell y'all about that? I was at home one night. It's been probably a month ago now. And I was working on the live for the next day and my phone rang. Well, I looked over at it and lo and behold, it was Scientology calling me on my cell phone. I have no idea how they got my number. No idea. I'm just getting all kinds of stupid notifications. I need to shut those down. But anyway, so if y'all can see it, you're seeing what all my notifications are. Somebody trying to give me $84,000. I bet that's true, don't you? Yeah, probably a prince from Nigeria. But gosh. But anyway, no, poor Erica. That pisses me off. I don't know. So have any of the rest of y'all ever been arrested, or am I just like the anomaly? I'm the bad girl of the group, right? Susie's been arrested. So, hey, great gig in the sky. I don't know if I said hi to you or not, but hello. Good to see you. This is actually kind of fun if it wasn't so hot. I should start the car, I guess, but I don't like to just leave it running. Plus, I have to get out and go over there because I have to put my foot on the brake to to start it. I guess I could lock it. It does have that automatic start thing, but oh well. It's fine. I'm not that hot. It is like 70 something degrees today and it's been raining, which we need so bad. Oh, that was another thing. Not that it affects you all in the least, but I found out today that our governor, which I cannot stand the man, I cannot stand him. And it has nothing to do with politics. I literally can't stand him. Him, regardless of what his political party is. So anyway, can't stand him, but our governor of Oklahoma fired the forestry department, the head of the forestry department. The reasoning behind it was he is blaming him for those wildfires that literally burned almost 600 houses in Oklahoma in one day. Now, keep in mind, we had like 70, 80 mile an hour winds. We're in a drought. We haven't had rain in forever. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. The humidity was like nothing. So there wasn't even moisture in the air. And Oklahoma is a very humid state. We have, this whole area around here is very humid. I mean, it's nothing to have 90 something percent humidity. It's almost tropical feeling. So, it's awful. I hate it. I hate the humidity. But so anyway, he's blaming this guy. Now, keep in mind, he he right after he took office, he grounded our forestry department's um, helicopters that they use to fight these fires. Yeah, he grounded those, and so he wouldn't okay it for them to come up and fight these fires. Of course, they don't have the manpower, but anyway, he could have called up the National Guard and used their helicopters, even because they're trained to work in that kind of wind and everything, and to fight the fires and stuff, but he didn't do that either. But it's this other guy's fault. Well, you know what he's pissed off about, y'all? He is pissed off because his house burned, which I was really sad for him. I mean, as much as I don't like him, I felt bad for him. And I mean, I thought surely he took the majority of anything that was important, with him to the governor's mansion. But it's still sad. It's his family home. It's on a farm, and, it's been in the family, blah, 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 all this stuff. Well, so yeah, but it burned. Now, I might be Southern and I might not be real smart, but I'm smart enough to figure out because, a lot of people think people in the South are stupid because we talk weird, but we're not. But just like, blondes aren't really dumb either, and I'm not really a blonde. So, anyway, but I can figure out that this person is pissed because his house burned. I guarantee you, if it was not for his house burning, he would not even have said a damn thing and fired that guy. It is just awful. I'll eat my shorts, says he loves my accent. I hate it. And if I get worked up, it gets worse. So I really do. I hate it. And that, oh no, it's Nora. She apparently calls me Paula Dean, which if she thinks that's an insult, she's wrong because Paula's a good friend of mine. I mean, a lot of y'all know that already, but she is. She's a friend of mine and I love her to death. And so, if she wants to call me Paula Dean, go ahead. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be an insult? Because it's not hitting the mark, bitch. I'm just like, whatever. That's the worst you got, Nora. So anyway, but I cannot believe Mark is not out here yet. But yeah, our governor did that. Well, he's already on my shit list, y'all. And I'll tell you why. I have that channel on or that page on whatever it's called, Facebook, where, it's like in Scientology's tax exemption status or whatever, or revoke, I think it's revoke Scientology's tax exemption status. So anyway, I'm fighting trying to get their a lot of us are, not just me, but anyway, fighting to get their tax exemption revoked because they are not a damn church. They are a cult. But I'm kind of almost against even churches anymore having tax exemption because so many of them don't do what they're supposed to do. And I worked as the financial secretary and I saw what a lot of the money gets spent for. And by God, they can pay taxes on pizza just like I do. So, anyway, I wrote to the governor over and over and over and over, and my senators and, representatives. I just sent, I have like a chain, not a chain letter. What do you call it? Like a, anyway, So anyway, I have this letter and I just send it out to them every once in a while, like every month. So I finally did hear back from the governor's office. Now, it was supposedly him, but it probably wasn't. But anyway, informing me that we did not have a Scientology church in the state, and so that he didn't think that that's what his constituents would want him to be spending his time on. And I was just like, what? And I said, well, I wrote back. I said, well, we have a Narcanon, which is, Scientology, and we've got Scientology churches in just about every state around us. We are completely encircled by them. How long? How long do you think before they get here? And when they figure out that we've got two huge colleges and several others, but we've got two big colleges with OU and OSU, which is where they like to try to get all their people from. Hey, Paralyzed to Paralyze, good to see you. Yeah, form letter. Thank you, Mischief. Um, See, if I didn't have Mischief, I wouldn't be able to do this because I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. I can't think of my words. So, anyway, I didn't get a reply to that because, you know. But yeah, so he's already on my shit list because just because we don't have an actual church in Oklahoma does not mean that they might not get one tomorrow, or or get some kids from here and recruit them over to a different one or something. I mean, oh, it just infuriates me. It just, oh, what an asshole. It doesn't affect me, so it don't matter, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know how that worked. You know how that worked out in like with back in the, historical times with Nazis and all kinds of stuff. It didn't work out so good for them. So, anyway, what a mess. This is just a hodgepodge of a live, isn't it? Stay Spurious says, "Oh, my delicate ears and all the cussing." Yes, Julia. She says she feels that they should lose their tax exempt status too. I do too. I'm really upset about it. I really am. So anyway, I guess I better get off of here, y'all. I really didn't mean to be on here for so long and just like this is just like a nonsense. People's gonna be like, what is she even talking about? What is this channel about? I don't know. I don't know what it's about. But oh, I guess it'll be that it's a hate channel because I'm mad at the police for for arresting Erica, and I'm laughing at Mitch for thinking that he's so important that everybody cared that he might have been walking his dog, and I'm mad at the governor, so it's back to me being hateful. But I did look into it, y'all. I was telling on my live yesterday that I looked into it, and I am right now running at about 8% drama and 92% of, business. So I don't think that makes me a hate channel. If they move closer together or if they flip-flopped, I would know I was a hate channel. I don't ever intend to be that. But anyway, Mr. Bargles, I don't recognize that name either, but hello? Yeah, but as in a Heine first coffee. You'll have to come back whenever we're actually talking about stuff that we usually talk about. We usually talk about Scientology or other cults or high control groups. And I'll be live at 6 o'clock um, Central Time today, and I think it's going to be a pretty good little video. So, or live, you're going to have to come watch it. Yeah, if Mitch thinks that the Church of Scientology doesn't know where he lives, he's dumber than I thought. You're right, Mischief. That's what I was thinking the whole time. I'm like, Mitch Brisker, do you really think that Scientology doesn't know exactly where you live? I think he was just like trying to get attention. Yeah, he wrote a book. Oh my God. Nikki Hatfield. Rats. I'll have to be on the replay crew. Aw. Cindy B. What? Mitch wrote a book. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all, I'm telling you, like I said earlier, I respect him. Oh, here comes Mark. I respect him for his journalistic abilities, but his ego, man, I'm telling you. I'm gonna let Mark say hi, but don't look at his hair because he needs a haircut. Awful. It's something awful. I'm telling you. But anyway, I'm gonna let you see Mark, and he can say hi, and then I'm gonna end this and try to talk him into cheese enchiladas. So anyway, I'm gonna let you. Like Mark's getting in the car. See, there he is. I'm live, so you can say hi. Waste of time. Did they do your eyes? Yep. Can you see? Yep. You okay to drive? Yeah. So it shouldn't be a problem. So I've been talking to him for a little while. I'm live, so I'm bored. You're bored? I said I was going to try to talk you into some kind of cheese enchiladas. Well, I'm going to go, y'all. Thank you so much for keeping me busy while I was busy. And yeah, nice hair, Mark. It's Mischief. I said, don't look at his hair. It's awful. Mine is too. I left it curlier today because it's raining, or has been a little bit. So it was just going to curl up anyway. So anyway, I will see you guys at 6 o'clock tonight. That's Central Time. So whatever time that is for you, I'm going to go. I love you. Talk to you later. I'll be back home in a little bit, Mischief, and I'll talk to you then. See you later. Bye bye.